season. Congratulations!
Moving on to My Career Champion. You managed to make the perfect builds for more than just high school record breaking, but careers worthy of the Hall of Fame. This year's winner for most NBA championships in My Career is EBG JJ. Congratulations! Next up, some people love the extended story and legacy of My Career, but others are masters of the quick game. So this year's play
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our side. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Antetokounmpo out there with Reddish. Then it's Porter, and it's Burton in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, we've got the kid, Wilson out there with Cowboy. And there's the monster, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
And he makes that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. It's blocked. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
No hesitation, SGA grabbing it and letting it go.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Burton. Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Porter drops them both. Here's Miracle Man. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Leonard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thunder's checked in for Miracle Man. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Money's checked in for Los Angeles. And Porter drops them both. Los Angeles trails by 5 to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
It's stolen by Reddish. Outside, Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Money. It's deflected. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks. And the pass to the monster. A 3 from Leonard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Pass to Pokusevski. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Passes to Money. 1:30 left in the first. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bucks leading by 6. Stolen away. Here's ABC, and it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Carter, and it's denied, and he's able to get it back. Good on the shot. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Gary, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. At the line for 2. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's the professor, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The professor's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long. Inside. The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's Hall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And earlier we checked in with Giannis. Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about Luke.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Carter out there with Allen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Tate in at the 3 slot. It's tipped, but he stays with it. Here's Hall on the money from 12 feet away. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for the Professor. Tyler comes in for ABC. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder. And then for Milwaukee, Burton's checked in for Carter. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jared Allen. And Porter subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis...
Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Porter passes to Burton. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Leonard. Giannis no good. Los Angeles trails by 4. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the pass to Reddish. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And finished off by Leonard.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Down low, here's Burton. Another shot, that's tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo, and finally they hit one. Giannis has got 4 this quarter. Here's Miracle Man. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the dunk by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Money's checked in for Los Angeles. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Pokusevski. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. That one off the back iron and out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes. And a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. The professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. And Rain Man subbed in for Leonard. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
the truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Pokusevski's got 6 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He'll just Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Money. Miracle Man, the pass to Money. Again, Los Angeles. Bucks trail by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Shoots it. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Steps back and shoots. He can't get that one to fall.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And now we'll send it over to David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. And guys for Los Angeles. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between...
Thanks for joining us.
And after fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Los Angeles leading by 5. We've got Wilson, the monster out there with Cowboy, and it's Thunder, and it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Giannis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bucks trail by 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Wilson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I wouldn't. Never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 12-point game. Knocked away. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Passes it to Burton. Wilson with it, out guarded by Giannis. Tyler passes to Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Here's the monster, covered by Giannis. And here they come. Teardrop shot, the offensive rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Reddish, and it's sent back by Leonard. Wilson into the lane, gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wilson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Burton. Feeds it to Giannis. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right.
Oh,
come on.
Timeout, timeout.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of. Letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Allen finds Porter. They need this. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 22 to the paint, and he bangs it home with one hand.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Hall, that's good. Hall's got 6.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And
and 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Bucks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Porter goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Clock is at 3. Second chance shot. Here's money. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Jared Allen is out there with Carter. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Tyler. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robertson comes in for Magician. And Anthony subbed in for Leonard. And Milwaukee also. Making a switch. There it's checked in for Jared Allen. And we have an intentional. Foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Wilson, he's checked in for Robertson. Leonard comes in for Thunder. And it's Miracle Man in for Anthony. Pushing it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with push.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Carter, and it's blocked. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Bucks making a change here. And here is Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Nobody near Leonard. Drains the three-pointer.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Antetokounmpo finds Barrett. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tate. No good, unable to end this run.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. The monster passes to Miracle Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Los Angeles.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Pritchard. There's the pass to Barrett. To the inside. And it's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wilson. And he's fouled. Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line.
And he makes the first. The Monsters checked in for Valanciunas. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Leonard to the left side wing. Tyler passes to Miracle Man. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Count it. 14 points for Magician.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Barrett trying to free himself up.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hall's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pritchard passes to Holiday. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Miracle Man, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. That free throw good from Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. A minute 42 left in the game.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's good from Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Yet another bucket.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's the monster, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so it's Milwaukee with it, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. Powered down with both hands.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Robertson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Anthony comes in for Leonard. Here's the monster. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. Money's checked in for Los Angeles. Rain Man comes in for Anthony. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Miracle Man, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Los Angeles. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line, number 1, 2 shots.
first one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 9. That's his second.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the box.
He doesn't get the second one. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
At the line. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. This is 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
First free throw is good.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the box.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to ABC. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Miracle Man. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And an intentional foul right there. The first one falls.
Shooting from the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's ABC. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The first free throw is good.
Shooting from the line.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Miracle Man to the middle. Here's the monster. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul on. The monster. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in, and Los Angeles with some changes. The professor's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Magician comes in for money, and it's Leonard in for Rain Man. Good on both. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbounds.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's good from Holiday.
At the line for the box.
Both free throws good from Holiday. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 35.
That free throw good from Holiday.
At the line for the box.
Both free throws good from Holiday. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilson. And Pritchard pulls it down. Down low. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 9.
And he makes the first.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Devin Hall.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide. To foul intentionally.
Wilson. That's his fourth personal.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Bucks, Devin Hall.
So he gets them both. Here's Miracle Man. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,